through here. Why is it only getting like this is weird? Hold on. I'm like trying to get the. There we go. Maybe if I go. Ah!
Do you want to do a cold open?
Dude, I don't know. Yeah, cold open. Here we go. Welcome everybody.
I thought Terry was going to take the cold open.
Yeah, I was going to take the cold open.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, last time on the Diaries of a Bearlo, Marlo turned into a bear because a bunch of her party mates, they just had blood in their eyes and they just wanted to kill. And so they decided to take on some strangers at the side of the road who were completely harmless and had no intentions of hurting us at all. But when we got down to it, Connell fell. I think someone brave and strong like a bear revived him, bringing him back to life, only for him to fall once again. But we safely fought off five members of the Cridden. Where after we ransacked and pillaged their tents and plundered all of their belongings, only to leave off there. Yeah?
Yeah. Dude, I don't know what is up with my display right now, but it is cutting half of you off.
Notice that. Is that Streamlabs?
Not that it really matters. Yeah, I don't know if it's Streamlabs or Andy hooked up a new monitor and he doesn't know how to redo Streamlabs. Let me just try this again. Either way, that's what we're getting. So that's what we're getting for tonight. It's not a big deal. It's just off a little bit, so I will minimize it so I don't have to see it. All right, good job, Marlo.
Is your stream resolution off?
Yeah. I don't know. I think it has to do with I actually got a new monitor and I haven't fucked with it since then. So, but
I cast.
So you guys,
I cast default Windows problem detection.
What level?
You start off with
it was
inspiration.
Hold on. It was a 4, so like all troubleshooting, default Windows troubleshooters, it failed.
Manager freezes.
So you guys found a spot to rest after leaving that camp and headed north. I think it was you had about 8 days of travel. It was about 10 days from where you left that keep in the castle to Urzen, and you have traveled since almost 2 full days. Heading down for your night's rest. Is there anything you would like to do before everybody finds their long rest? Nothing. You guys are probably exhausted.
Majorly exhausted.
I'll pass out as soon as I can.
If the rest of you have nothing you want to... Sorry, Brightbeard.
What?
Did you say something, Tim?
No.
Okay. You take your watches you're starting to get used to the jungle atmosphere of this. The sounds at night, just the way everything kind of flows. I'm not gonna make you do watches every night at 10th level. I mean, that's kind of a dick move. Your dominance in this forest. So, what I would like to do is to make these days go by as a little bit more of a turning page. For the next 8 days, at the beginning of the day, one of you will roll me a d20, and that will decide pretty much what happens for that day. I calculated out a table, and I figured, you know what? This might be the easiest way to get through this section. As you know, I don't want to just fast forward. So, as you guys all awaken from your slumber, whoever took shifts, I'm sure you're still taking shifts. Get the party together, fully of health, and have some time to prepare your spells for the day. Is there any preparations you would like to do before you head on to this day's journey?
Marlo would
Mike,
like to.
Sorry, continue, Marlo.
Oh, sorry. Just real quickly, Marlo is going to recharge her staff of healing for 1d6 plus 4 charges.
Do I know the significance of him that I found?
I mean, just with your superstitious religion, you would know that the Kryn Dynasty, this is like one of they consider this one of the founding parts of their religion. How many did you get, Marlo?
That's a 6 plus 4. That's 10 charges that I regained in my staff of healing.
So, and how many charges does that? That means it's maxed, right?
I think it holds 10.
Okay. Before I get to you, Tim, just so I don't forget about Connell, how many death saves did you roll?
2.
You failed one and you passed one, right? So you had 1 point of exhaustion going into
I forgot I was muted, sorry. Yeah, I rolled 2, rolled 1 natural 1, and then...
So you still have a point of exhaustion. Okay.
Actually, D&D Beyond has a new feature that tells you can get it during a long rest. D&D Beyond.
See? You, man. Always plugging.
Mike really has the face for radio, for TV.
That's what my mom always said.
You know that this is one of the stones in the foundation of the Kryn Dynasty's religion. You would know that. You've never experienced the exhilaration, the adrenaline rush of that mode of possibility that you got, which is gone now.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've heard, Salor's stories about this. Is there any other preparations you guys would like to do before you head out on day 3?
Tushar is just gonna frost meditate now, as I'm gonna call it. But that's it.
The only thing Brightbeard wants to do is take some time during one of our nights, or during our night before rest, to carve out those bones I got from the Moorbounder into dice, almost like bones for rune stones type deal. And I'd like to cast a spell before we go.
Alrighty. So before you break down camp and you head out, what are you casting?
I want to cast augury, which I would take my bones that have like dwarvish runes on them, and I would toss them into the air, and they would land, and I'll be able to get a omen from an otherworldly entity about a specific course of action that we plan to take within the next 30 minutes. I guess that really doesn't help me right now.
Are you still gonna cast it?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it. I'm gonna say it's gonna be for path we're about to take. Is it? Oh, here. No, I got it. For not telling my party about the beacon.
Yeah, you're gonna.
I want to know if this is a good idea or bad idea. So, wheel for good results, woe for bad results. Wheel and woe for both good and bad results. Nothing if it's not good or bad.
Like, I think for these kind of spells for you, it would be very superstitious religion. As you cast this and just think about it, you see like about 3 foot around you, not noticeable to the rest of the party, but just like this black mist emanating from the ground up, giving you like a woeful and as you like scan around and see like the circumference, you see more figures in a carriage, like just going around. And you recall the conversation Connell told you, how there was some type of meetup coming to that outpost. Not telling your party that you have that might be that meeting might have been for this. I don't know. I struggle with DM points and what you need to put together by yourself.
I want for that spell specifically, and you can be as vague as possible if you want. I'll interpret it. That's fine with me. But I'm down. Yeah. Well, I'll get a reading.
It's almost like the smoke resembles the layer of the incubus and succubus when blood would hit it, and it would, and just around you gives you very bad feeling. If you know. So we are starting out on day 3. Which one of you wants to roll me a d20?
Roll a d20.
You roll a d20?
8.
Okay. Leading this march. What's the marching order? Let me get you guys set up just so I have it for my own thing.
Brightbeard's definitely in the back.
Connor would be towards the end. Probably either first or second.
All right. The rest of you, Marlo. Okay.
Marlo's somewhere in the middle. Near the middle.
Who wants to be second? Who wants to be with Connor?
Not all at once, guys.
Tushar wants to sort of walk with Alton just because he's sort of taking the bodyguard position.
We are doing. Yep. We can do like a diamond formation around all the with Connell leading the path. Connell, go and make me a perception check, please. Disadvantage because you still have exhaustion.
Apparently, I do need that. All right, that would be a 10 with a natural 1.
Okay. With a natural 1. There's one point in the day where you like get caught up in the vines and cut through with your rapier and find yourself starting to sink up to your knee in this just real like heavy mud. You guys managed to make your way through, but you lose a day of travel. So, you're still at 8 days of travel by the time you set up your next camp. So, is there anything you guys would like to do during the night for the next night? I'm trying to rapid fire this adventure. If everybody's good, you do your watches. Nothing seems to affect you other than just the constant knowing of not knowing where you are. Ever since you have entered this marsh, it all looks the same. You feel like you're going the right way, but it's like, you know, just being outside on a real dark night. We start the next day. Is there any preparations you would like? You cannot see. No, the overgrowth right here is so dense. And even that, it's hard to concentrate in it long enough without getting like 5 bugs just distracting you. For the next day, who would like to roll the D20?
I can.
Okay.
I like putting everyone's fate in my hands and not my
no.
horrible rolls. 13.
13. Dark Spirit gets up, kind of just straightens everybody, walks up next to Connell, and you guys, with your strength, your rage that you're starting to channel, cut through anything. Wherever there is a high point, you stay to it, and you make it. You now have 7 days of travel, and you find a campsite. Once again, it's very covered. You haven't made it too far to the east or west, so you're kind of like in the thick part of the marsh now, where you can't see the plains or the ash keepers. But you find a night's rest. Wake up the next day. Anything you want to prepare? Just repeat. Who wants to roll the next D20?
I can roll it.
All right.
14.
Connell. Having a couple nights rest, being cleared of your exhaustion, determined, you know, looking as you're walking. And at about midday, you just this one probably 100-foot circle. And it's moss covered, wet, like up to your ankles in water, and you start to notice bones. And you like carefully not disturbing anything. Just see this massive, not burial site, but war zone. Make me a history check, please.
It's like the one thing I'm not good at, I think. Oh, wow, that is a 21.
You'd probably remember this from stories from his dad when you were a little kid about just the constant battle between the Dwendalian Empire and the Kryn Dynasty, and how the Empire took the Ash Keepers and started pushing into Jorhouse, the Kryn Dynasty territory, and the marsh was their benefit because it was so hard to make it through. So many battles should have been won if it wasn't for that marsh. And you start to understand that you've come upon this battle site / burial ground. And then you look over, and about 10 feet away from you, you see, covered in this like brown, blackish sludge, just this shape of a large key.
Shiny? Kinda?
Hard to tell because of the moss and just the general area, but it has floated to the top of the water, and it just you can just vaguely see this outline of it.
Alton, you see that?
He points it out to you.
Yeah, I'll point it
You
out.
know? Yeah.
More of a group question.
You cast detect magic. It does give off a magical ball. Let me go to it and say which school it belongs to, but I'll give you an age for this. And what you gauge is the type of magic that was used to create this was age of Arcana.
Excellent.
Very old magic.
I relay this to anyone who can hear me. But unfortunately, the next best way to learn more does involve touching. Let's hope we don't repeat the crystal incident.
I can happily grab it, but should everyone else move away first?
How heavy is it?
It's hard to tell. I mean, it's covered with moss and just this muck, so there would be some weight to it, but the size is smaller than a 3x5 inch.
Certainly try, but should we move some people in case of a trap?
Let's back up and try to stay within the 30 feet.
I'll kind of go off on my own a little bit, just away from everyone, and then I'll cast Mage Hand and try and pick it up.
It's a hard time levitating it, but at one point, like probably 10 feet after you like drag it back. One end gets underneath the water, and the muck and shit just slides off. And the hand lifts up. Yeah, I mean, you can equal it out with that. Right? Can you target an inanimate object with levitate?
Yeah, one creature or an object will destroy the object.
Totally. So you get it, and are you bringing it? What are you doing with it?
I would definitely bring it towards us once I see it was free.
Okay.
I wouldn't grab it or I wouldn't let anyone touch it, but I kind of place it like between us. So I'm like probably, I don't know, 10, 15 yards from everyone else.
Here. This is what you see. Ah, god damn it. I should. No. Don't matter. You see a key similar to that design. Got all of these weird, that in part, just very, there's a lot of smaller glyphs in this Alton. Like as you're spinning it around and inspecting it with your levitate spell and the mage hand assist, like just cleaning it off. Every time it brushes by, you can see more just tiny, minute glyphs in this.
Do I see all the moving glyphs and everything?
Make an Arcana check. Are you proficient in Arcana?
I am not.
Yeah, so make a check. I'm trying to do it a little different for you guys now that you're level 10. I'm not going to make a roll for as much as I did leading up to this because you guys are fucking seasoned vets now.
Maybe a
I
12.
feel like I should just reach
12?
out and touch it.
Are you going to reach out and grab it and cast?
Identify.
Yeah.
Let's wait and resolve Connell's 12.
It's hard to tell from your view. You know, you can see Alton inspecting it, and you look like more intently because you've been following his path in a way. But you're still a student in that essence. That's not your main focus. And
Yeah, if I don't see it glowing or anything, I wouldn't just immediately take it. So
Alton. Okay.
Do this.
This mithril skeleton key was forged using the blood of 12 master thieves executed for trying to steal magic items during the age of Arcana. This key can be used as thieves' tools for the purpose of opening locks. When using the key, you are proficient and you have advantage on the ability checks made to open the locks. While holding the key, your steps are muffled, giving you advantage on all stealth checks made to move silently. Additionally, while holding this key, you can use a bonus action to transform the key into a magic dagger or back into a key. While the key is in dagger form, you gain +1 to attack rolls and damage made with it, and it returns to your hand immediately after it is used, making a ranged attack. While holding the key, you can use an action to cast one of the following spells. Alter self, invisibility, knock, or pass without a trace. Once the spell has been cast, using the key, it cannot cast again until the next dawn.
This would be a very useful key for me.
Why is that, Alton?
And I go ahead and explain a giant laundry list of all of its various uses, and then I hesitantly hand it to Kano.
I just want to definitely just slip it in my pocket.
Alright. So you do that.
That's all.
You continue on for another 6 hours until the heat is starting to wear as you guys are slowly making your way north, and it's just the wet muck that you would find in Florida is now turning into like a wet clay, you know, and your legs are getting heavy. You find a flat enough high ground to make camp for the night, and if there's nothing else, you have another long night's rest. You wake up the next morning. Who wants to roll next?
I'll do it.
You sharp. All right.
And it's just a straight roll, right?
Yep.
That's a 9.
9. Okay. The next.
I'm gonna do a 2
Yep.
to the key as well.
All right.
I'm assuming it's a 2.
Yep. You got it. Oh, and that should be that's an official item. So you can go ahead and put that in your inventory.
Dormant,
Why-
awakened, or exalted?
It's awakened. The next day, you said a 9. You make it a full day's travel. You're down to 6. You hit a pocket of probably a couple miles where the vines actually break and just wrap around, almost like a hallway. You know, like a oval. It just blossoms out and turns you down into the path. You find another place to camp. Have a good night. Wake up the next morning with 6 days to travel. Who wants to roll next?
It'll be Marlo. Uh, 18.
18. As the next day happens, Marlo, noticing it's just as you wake up and spend time with just your surroundings for a little bit before you take off, you see how the vegetation is growing, and you start walking with the vines and the trees instead of against them. With Marlo leading the way, you actually gain a day in the next day. So you are down to 4 days. Find a nice place to sleep, and you wake up the next day. I think Alton's the only one left, right? Yep. Getting into the thick, you use some of your dunamancy just to bend the earth around. You don't gain any ground, but you do gain one. You do get your day of travel. That brings us to 5. 5 days left. Now at the end of that day, it would be 4 days, right? No, you lost a day. 5. You're starting to see the Ash Keepers come up on your left side. You can see like the base of the Ash Keepers has come back around and use that as more help. Who's rolling the next D20 for the next day?
We just go the same order.
15.
15. Over this day, you get your whole day. Go ahead and make me a perception check. You start to notice there's some disturbing markings in like trees of just 4 scratches. You're proficient in religion, yes? The way it's marked is close to Tiamat for you. Some resemblance of the way the claws streak out, and they're short on the outside, like a dragon claw. Kind of, guide your group away from this area and around. But you find a place to sleep. You're down to 4 days. Who wants to roll for the next one? What was the order?
I think I'm up.
Alrighty. It's fair.
That is a 14.
14. Roll again.
I don't like that. Can we not roll again and just pretend like that 14 was like the pinnacle of everything?
Yeah.
Cool.
You gain a day of travel.
Thank God.
You're down to 3 days. Okay. You find your night's rest, and you do it again. Next one up. As you were starting.
Oh, go ahead, Andy. I'll roll.
Nope. Go for it.
That is a 6.
Towards dusk, you see 3 extremely large furless eagles, black skin, just start to dive through the jungle. And the unique thing about these is you see them tuck in their wings and dart through the trees, and then one of them grabs onto a tree trunk and just shoots off another way, just darting and dodging. They find a kill. Just 2 more. You guide your group away from them, and you look over and to the east, you're starting to see the plane. You're getting too close. Gain a day of travel. Puts us at 2?
I think 2 days
Who's
left.
up next?
3 days means it's
I think that's good.
Tushar.
Don't be too shy, too shy. All right, the 10.
This day. Riding back onto the path. You manage to stay away from anything that looks harmful and find a resting spot for what you hope is the last night in the Broken Valmont. Marlo, I believe it is up to you.
So for the last day, at least spend some time as a giant eagle that I've just seen doing a little bit of scouting ahead for our party. If that's possible.
Sure.
For the daily roll, I rolled a 15.
Okay. Roll again. I already gave the free
13.
13. Okay. As you climb up through the trees and fly out over the top of the canopy, you can see where the marsh kind of dries up. Probably 8 miles off in distance. Fly around, coasting, looking. Give me a perception check in eagle form, which I believe is with advantage.
Yep.
Because they have keen sight.
That's a 12 plus 9 is a 21.
You fly over and you find where your party is walking in a straight line. You could see him cutting through. The canopy's getting less as you guys are moving this way. Off to the west. Almost. They might, if they continue on their path, run right into this. Is a bog. And you can see 2 like alligators just floating up and sitting at the top of the bog. And as you fly back around and head back to your party, inform this of them, guide you guys around this possible encounter. You come to the point where the marsh still continues northwest, but you start to see the city of Urzen off in the distance. You guys are now getting to the point where you're almost completely exposed in this environment. And well, you know, Tushar, you would know that humans, elves, not the land kind of elf, you know, but humans, land elves, you know, maybe your dwarf friend might want to protect themselves, as Jorhas is not friendly to most of those types.
I relate
I'd
that.
say, Marlo, you know of this too, and halflings are like kind of on that ledge. You just have to watch out for the goblins. But you come to your last spot before you head on your day towards this keep. You get one more night of respite before you totally break your cover and head out. Is there anything you would like to do?
As we get closer to the town, knowing what I know, Marlo would like to wild shape into an owl and perch on Dorspier's shoulder for the time being.
Okay. Alton, when you wake up that last day, all of you don't see Alton. And you find yourself back in that library, that den, with that old withered man. Impressive. My house is just east of here, my keep. You need to be placed in my bedroom. And then, well, we can have a deal. What exactly is it that you are looking for? Pardon my own self-ambitions. I forgot to ask. There's something that you think you deserve. If you can get me in my bedroom.
Well, outside of just being truly an altruist, I also considered that you may have knowledge in areas of pocket dimensions. Something I'm working on.
Oh, interesting. You're working on one too. Well, you are in my pocket dimension. This is my phylactery. And once you put it in my bedroom, I can still give you the components to complete your own, if you like. I'll give you a list of components to complete your own, if you would like.
Of course, that would be most agreeable. I actually have a spell in my possession that would guide me through this, but it is out of my reach currently. So I am looking for any assistance I can get, any knowledge you might be able to share to help me unravel some of the more complex pieces of this spell.
Me. Alton, how great does your need for power go?
Well, I'll be honest, I was never that much of a power monger, more of a knowledge junkie, I suppose.
Well, get me to my room. I will reward you handsomely. Give you a list of components that you will need. Teach you anything you wish to be taught. But do not
Then
go
I
in the
think we
city.
have to do it.
Our business
I'm
is
sorry.
our business is not in the city. My keep is east.
Will it be easy enough to identify?
It's time for you to go. I will guide the way. And you exit the ring, and now the ring is like a dim green glowing. And it's like you put your hand out and you go to the east, like he said, it grows a little bit brighter, like a beacon.
So I spoke with our friends here, and it seems we can avoid the city altogether. But we do need to head east.
The goal was the city.
Apparently, I didn't clarify.
City was the direction from the DM for you guys, a point that you might know in Zoras. It's close enough to the city where it'll be uncomfortable travel if you go as a bunch of adventurers from the wrong side of the Ashkeepers.
Still trust this man, Alton?
I trust him enough.
It's enough for me.
Great.
You guys continue on, Alton guiding the way. You actually, who's leading this venture?
Alton, if he's leading the way.
I would guess Alton. I'd be behind him.
Yeah, both of you go ahead and make me a perception roll. Being up front. So you when you come to the main road that leads to Urzing, you wait for your time to cross the road, where there is the least amount of people around, guiding your guys across. It takes you another 2 miles deeper into like just more like, I think it's like not sand dunes, but like rocky plateaus kind of feel on this. Varying heights from like 10-30 feet up to 100 feet. And the last part, you guys look down and you can see this small keep, ruined. One what appeared to be like tower just kind of caved in, trees growth all around it, and several central structures that are like half standing. And before we go any further, why don't we go ahead and take our 10 minutes right there? And, we'll come back as we dive into this. Doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, brother.
We're straight. We're straight on Discord. We can see everybody now.
Back
So-
at
Yeah,
it,
well,
boys.
Which
Can you see me pick my nose? Ugh.
Ugh. Marlo.
Booglow. My apologies. That was like Todd level joke. Man, I fucked that up. So
And he's not even here to take
Yeah,
that
I know.
insult.
yeah, I know, right?
Hey, can I make some sort of flashbacky kind of post insight checks?
Yeah.
Like you can totally shoot me down, but I'm thinking like, all right,
Did he seem like he might do harm to me or my friends?
What's your passive insight? This is why I didn't do it. It's like going
14.
no. I mean, if you would like to roll, if you're challenging that, he's not being deceptive.
No,
I think his deal with you so far is give you a little power right now to help him get home. Because he really wants to get home.
does he seem like a trustworthy individual?
Seems like a man of his word.
That's good enough for me.
Okay. I see where Jeff's going now.
well, what's the worst that could happen, right, fellas?
What's the worst that can happen?
Well, look.
So as you cross this last bit of red rock, it's in Colorado. I think Zorhas is Colorado. All right. Lots of mountains, lots of just barren fucking land. There's not a lot of groves outside of the marshes, which are, just on the backside of the big mountains, which you guys are starting to come out. You traverse across the main roadway into Urzen, these few bits of rock, and you now see this smallish keep. It's keep because your ring is lighting up, and it has a ring and a moat around it. It appeared to be at some point in time 3 towers, but 2 of them are completely to the ground, and one of them is on the like halfway, maybe a story and a half you have.
Well, gentlemen, and lady, we're looking for a bedroom. I can't imagine it would be terribly obvious, but we'll do our due diligence and see if there's anything useful as we make our way through the keep. All in favor, say aye. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
You want Alton?
Is this
Really
for
don't
like
want to talk to
travel
me.
points or what do we get rewards?
Look, I generally find that it pays to check out the excursion. When we're on a trip, you never know. You don't want to overlook one, and it could be a big effect.
Journey is
you
the
had me
adventure.
you had me at an adventure.
I
Think he's
trust
kinda
you.
designed to help you anyways.
Really an old site, probably a lot of things that we lost in the film. Who knows how long we have some problems.
Have we ever found a fly?
I assume it's experiment gone wrong. We've all been there.
I think
stay back a little bit.
Some eyes peeled this way.
Oh, what's happening?
I guess Connell and I are heading into the tower.
You're gonna head towards? All right, here. Hold on. Let me just make sure I grab.
And that was Brightbeard's way of saying I prepared the spell Find Traps.
Nailed it.
I should have done this before. My apologies.
Damn right, apologize.
Give you a bit of Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and switch this camera over for you guys. Just so you can see what you do as you're approaching.
That'll can me, Daddy.
Yeah, first time. Here we go. Hopefully it works good.
We gonna can.
No. Like this. And I think that'll probably be better for you guys. Like that. And here, let me break down. I printed a holder for this thing, but I broke it. You want different lights for that? That better for you guys?
Yeah, I think that's good.
It's so fucking blurry. Oh hell, but I don't understand that. So we have Connell and Brightbeard. The rest of you are off camera, hiding in a tree. Let me get these off. What you see is probably like a 10-foot section of the stone wall, like just sank down and tilted in, and the rest of the stone pieces have just settled into the moat and are like 2 or 3 feet lower than they need to be, and the rest of these towers. So I'm gonna put you guys starting this at about 50 feet away, just so.
I want to look right down towards the tower. I'll cast Find Traps. It's 120 feet area.
Okay. So that
range. Within line of sight.
So you find no traps. Find no traps. Why don't both of you go ahead and make a perception? You would be perceiving this as you approach. As Brightbeard releases the spell, kind of like the moat, this whole area caved in. You see 2 sets of horns just curl up out of underneath, like right here. This head spins out of the corner around. Flash yellow. Flash yellow. Flash yellow. Looking out of the gate and scanning is probably a 15-foot wide and 20-foot long head that has 4 bones, 2 protruding out of the top and 2 protruding underneath the jaw. As he exhales, even from both of your guys' distance, you can feel the reverberation from his nostrils. Do you guys do anything?
Does it look like it's sleeping?
No, it looks like it's awake. Like it's just starting to awake.
It's not saying anything though, right?
No, it's that one thing. It's like trying to clear its eyes. It's almost like it's been under this film for a long time, waiting.
Roach panels. Are you sure we still want to go in here? There's something large horns. Being honest, neither did I, but back then. Oh, sorry, this thing's tired. Sorry, Alton.
What do you? Are you your group and asking them?
I think we were just talking, right?
Well, we were talking about
Yeah,
this thing
yeah.
like in the brooch pen.
Oh, okay. I don't have a brooch.
Okay.
So that's why you thought we were talking.
Yeah, exactly. Can I cast detect evil and good?
Yeah, certainly good.
Okay. Right. Aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead.
Alrighty, hold on, let me pull this up. I just want to verify this, alright? For you. I want to do this right. Use... Yeah. Cool. You know what? What's the range on it?
It's 30 foot range, so I probably wouldn't get anything.
I'm gonna say you do. Just maybe not on a specific thing, but surrounding this. Like as you look past the mountain, like just focus your eyes in. There's a whole lot of just evil here.
How big was this head?
About 15 feet wide, 4 horns, 2 curled up around, 2 curled under, maybe 20 to 25 feet long. 2 huge beating yellow eyes.
Oi! Is anyone here? And I'm gonna yell in Draconic.
This. You see 2 huge wings
I cast
just
spiritual weapon.
coated in
Invisibility.
Motherfucker.
coated in dirt and stone. just as he steps up. Drop him. In here. Looking out. Like him.
What was that?
Didn't catch anything, sorry.
You don't smell like him.
Hey, I gather I would not.
What's he smell like? Sandalwood?
He stands up like front feet, and you see his full chest swings straight out and wide, almost like he's stretching his back. And there's just little bit of black smoke come out of his nostrils. Yeah, not enough to make you guys safe, but it's like the tail end of that smoke, like, just flirts through your body. Connell, you would definitely just, like, shrug out of the way, especially after what happened a week ago.
Connell will whisper to Alton and Roach. Does this so-called wizard have a name?
DM, do I know that?
Yeah, you know his name. I gave him a really lame name last time because, when you're making, when you're making like really cool, like, oh, this would be a really cool mini art. And I do all that, and then it's like, he's like, what's his name? I'm like, it's John. Name is, no, it's not. No, it was something stupid.
Ulysses.
But we're gonna go with. His name was Euron. Euron. His last name was Khaleesi. I like that name better. He was. You knew of him as one of the more prominent mages that is written about the Age of Arcana.
So what are we calling him by? Kalisto?
Kalista.
Kalista? I'm assuming Alton tells me this.
Wait, I mean, you guys are like 35 feet away, and this dragon's getting, stretchy. So, what do you want to do?
I would immediately pick the name through the pin.
As you go to save it, say it. Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Remember, plus
You get sucked into the ring.
Plus 3.
Was it 21?
You get sucked into the ring. No. What? There should be no names. You don't need to say things. I'm always watching. I'm getting impatient. We're so close.
We have a very large creature in front of us.
You
Like a dragon.
have a very large creature in front of you. We made a deal. Get me to my room.
As much as I'd love to, you're really not doing much of that. There's a huge creature in front of it. Do you know anything about this creature? Do you know why it's there?
I'm not happy with me. I've gone up against quite many foe in my day, but if I am not helping you, then maybe I should take away this? And he just starts using Dunamancy against you for the first time, like having it being used against you. As he puts his hands out and your fabric, your cloak, just starts pulling towards you. You guys get it done. Or do I have to cast away another?
Just can't see the logic there. It's the way clearly I'm going to be able to have anyone bring you to your room.
But you won't be able to prolong your search that is eating at your soul.
I feel like that's a tit for tat. Are you not also searching for a way back to your room? Is it not eating at your soul?
Yes.
I'm doing my best I can to get you there.
No need.
All I'm asking for is some information on this beast, so that we may put it down and bring you to your room.
You're out here again.
No, I jumped the gun.
Okay.
I jumped the gun. I do that too much. I know I do, and I'm trying to stop it. Is he dark? Is it the dragon?
I believe so, yes.
It's Mozzie.
Does he have any weaknesses?
He's a fucking dragon. No. And there's probably a reason that he I can't get out of here unless I'm in my room.
Can you show me where your room is? Does it still exist? Several towers have been torn down by time.
As he pulls up, casting a spell. He gives you a layout. And while the tower goes up, he collapses that down. And there is a replica of what was up is now down. It went both ways, this tower. And shows you a floor plan where 5 levels below the surface.
I don't suppose that's within 500 feet of where I used to stand.
I'd say it's out of range.
And is there any way to access it outside of the keyhole? The dragon
Yes. You will relay that the only entry is from in the keep. Is it? That's it.
And I think you've helped me as much as possible for now.
I can help you more. I can help you power. You did. You're looking at the fucking dumbass. Sorry, guys. I'm stupid. right. I told you I look at the green and I'm looking at the wrong fucking green box. Fucking stupid. I can help you more if you get me to my room.
Is there a way that I can get within 500 feet of his room or somewhere close?
Probably not without instigating notification. Unless you can go for another one, you have to get close to the rock.
I guess I think that's as far as I can take this. You stand back
And all of a sudden, Alton is back. It's almost like a second goes by when this happens. You like look over to him, he's gone, and before you're finished your sentence, Alton is back.
Alton,
Just kidding, he's
have
back.
a name.
Don't worry about the name. The point is we need to get to his room. It exists below 5 stories. I'm concerned that the only way down is through this beast. I
Could
could potentially dimension door, but it wouldn't
Maybe.
be possible to get everyone through.
You guys start to hear a chuckle. I smell him now.
The sandalwood. Knew it was sandalwood.
I'm gonna try something, guys.
Flying up a little bit.
It's looking more and more unavoidable.
Tushar's gonna step of wind and get to like between the dragon and Connell there. Like just all of a sudden rush up.
Like,
oh yeah, like presenting himself. And he's gonna bow and speak in full draconic, like this whole thing. The kin of my kin. My party and I have no quarrel with you. We just need access to the ruins behind you. We beseech your grace, and we don't want conflict.
I would say at that point we should go ahead and initiative. This is an evil black dragon.
Something very similar, except I was gonna offer him shit. Let's go.
I mean, I'm trying not to jump initiative and give you guys enough time because I've done this before where
it's been done. It's happened.
It's happened. We had an offering, and Tushar, I appreciate what you say. Just want you to know that. But this guy does not fucking care what you say.
Evil is
He's
evil.
got a
man.
set. Alright, so hold on. Let me pull up my thing.
Word chromatic, I probably would have had a.
Yeah, no problem.
Did you just try to dragon splain to him?
Dude, I gotta try it.
I was totally gonna try to like offer up like that beacon I found and be like, we brought you a gift, but now it's
I was thinking about the dinky.
I don't know why. I felt
like a
like
giant
wombat. I like wombats.
Mole mode.
Wombats are cool.
Yeah. Do this. Just a black dragon.
So
guy.
obviously, you got this nasty, gnarly dude. You guys are actually more here because you were conversing. Tushar is right there. So, initiative. Why don't you guys just, anybody get 20 and up?
25 at 20.
20 25 for Donald. 15 to 20.
18 for Door Spirit.
10. 15.
11 for Tushar.
10 for Brightbeard.
12 for Marlo. Or excuse me, 14.
14 for Marlo. So Marlo, Tushar, Brightbeard, Alton. Makes sense. All right. Top of the round. Gunnel. You are currently, well, 10, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 feet away as this dragon just black, just dripping off of him. There's two flies. About 20 feet up in the air. What are you doing?
Maybe a little background. Do I know much about black dragons, dragons in general?
No.
Alright.
No. You've never faced a dragon, have you?
No.
This is the first.
This is D&D, baby. We're doing it.
It's a big boy.
Yeah. So Connell is going to yell out in Draconic. What would it take to get past you?
Make a persuasion check. Pleasantries. You had your chance to give them up. I smell them. Alright, that's your action. Anything else?
Just for my free action, I will just whisper the brooch. I'll say, also maybe we should just fucking give him to him.
You're gonna stay right there?
I'm definitely gonna move back, but I'll start moving back towards the party.
Jeez. Let's see if I can maybe get a better view for you guys like that. So you're right here.
Yeah,
The
I'm
rest of
moving
the
back
party
towards
is-
the party.
Alright, so you're gonna move back. Fair enough. Alright.
Can I bonus action
go
hide?
Spira. Yeah. There's a tree right there. Go ahead, roll me stealth check.
Fuck yeah. Would this be with advantage because of the sneaks? Um, 19.
Dark Spirit, what are you doing?
Well, you know, I can only do like two things really, and I've really lost the ability to do one of them when someone's flying or something's flying. So I'm gonna walk up to Brightbeard and I guess, you know, throw a javelin at it because I think that's within 120 feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry,
Go for
Darth
it.
Vader. I got you on my side.
We're just gonna
We're
see
gonna-
how this is
We're
gonna
gonna get
go.
up there. Don't worry.
Okay. Well, you know, let's see how this goes. That is something to hit. That is a 21 to hit.
Hold on 1 second. My D&D. I think that hits. I think it does. Come back up online. said 21.
Yes.
Still loading. And it says. Seriously. Probably be better off just grabbing my monster manuals. Alright. Monster manual says 21 misses.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Like, as you throw it, you see one of the wings just come out, flap it to the side, and it just sticks in the ground over here.
Well, that's unfortunate. The only thing I can do is throw my hand axe at it for some really dinky damage. I may as well do that. Okay, this one is 26.
26 hits.
Thank God. That, I believe, is 10 points of damage. I don't have anything else going on, which I don't think I do, so 10 points of damage.
10 points. Six. Drop out, falls to the ground. It is now his turn. Rotate over here. I need all of you to make dexterity saving throws.
The only one who gets the +3 is Brightbeard.
Yes. Fuck, dude, your lightning javelin hit.
Oh, it
Javelin
did?
hit.
Okay,
Yes.
well,
I was looking at the wrong one.
alright, give me a sec to roll out all that damage.
Roll damage for that. Roll the, yeah. No, I was looking at the wrong one. My bad.
It was a dex throw?
Yeah, also, Andy, you need to make a dex throw for the, big boy over there.
Yeah. He fails.
Oh, wonderful. That
It's a
is...
12.
He needed a 13, thank God.
Yep.
That one is... Sorry, 18, 20, 25, 28 points of damage.
28. You see, as the javelin goes through one of the wings and makes purchases, this lightning just, and he spins down. And as he does that, the other axe hits him and bounces off. This green acid just spirals out of his mouth at you guys.
That was a 9 for Brightbeard.
A 9, that's a fail.
13.
That's a fail.
19 from
That's a fail. 19?
or excuse me, 21 from Marlo.
21, that's a success. Too sharp?
17.
17, that's a failure. Oh my god, guys. This is how it's gonna end.
Ouch.
Do I get half cover or anything?
Not on saving throws.
Acid, dude.
I have it.
Going through that tree.
Jeez, I want to bring up like a character. I don't want to roll all this.
You can click it on D&D Beyond if you have it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, but I gotta pull up a character, right?
No, you can just do it right on the monster stats. You can just click it. If you're using the initiative tracker. The encounter builder.
I am not.
Okay, well there you go.
So here.
Gotta roll with it.
Ready? I'm gonna rapid fire them. 14.
Yeah, calculator.
14 plus 10 is 24. Woo! 24, 36, 39 points of acid. 39 points of acid damage. of you take, except for Marlo, you take 18 points of acid damage.
I take 18 as well.
And you take 18,
I use my react. Oh, that's not an attack.
Yeah, he is going down. Fly closer. Actually, you know, I'm going to move this out of the way. Just circle. All of you, you know, the beating air, because it's hard to keep on your feet. Can we put battle music in here? I feel like we don't have the appropriate music for, you know, a fucking dragon fight. That brings us to Marlo.
One moment, says Marlo. Marlo's buffering.
Dude,
Hey, Andy.
Oh. Yo.
So I have the monk ability of evasion on dex throws.
Yep.
So if I fail, I take half. If I succeed, I take no damage. Do you want to apply that for that, or do we want to wait for next time?
You can, if you choose to apply it, you failed. You rolled a 17, so you can take half damage. That'd be it. It was 30 and 60 well, 8. Yeah, 18.
Okay. Thank you.
That brings us to Marlo.
Marlo is going to take a bunch of dust from her shoulder up to the sweat from her eyebrow, and she starts humming. And then she's gonna cast Ice Storm right in front of her 20-foot diameter, or excuse me, 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder on the center point of the dragon. And that's going to be
like great here.
Alright, so it's a cylinder, so essentially that
That is a 16.
The 17 was the number you had to hit. So on a fail,
Going to use a legendary reaction to on that saving throw.
okay. So you still take half damage on a successful save.
Or a legendary resistance.
2d, that's 2d8 sarcastic level. This is 2d8. And then 2d8 and then 4d. So 20. Yeah. So that's 9 bludgeoning damage and 11 ice. Oh shit! And before I finish, when I hit the creature for the first time ever, Margot remembers this. When I hit the creature on an attack, we've done damage to the creature, correct?
Yeah.
I'm going to expend 1 charge to deal an extra D10 of necrotic damage.
Okay.
So 9. So, that all happened. So this is Yeah, Marlo's going to take a couple steps back away from the group to kind of spread out, and that is when.
Okay. Who's gonna use secondary action? And just flapping his wings are through spirit. You lost your daddy. You're dead. I need you and Brightbeard to both give me a dexterity to improve you. Actually, not Brightbeard, just Third Spirit. Yeah, Third Spirit is the only one
Natural 1.
Natural 1. Alright, so suffer 11 points, 17 points bludgeoning damage, and you just see Spirit just thrown into the ground from the flapping of these wings. That brings us to the star.
Well, how far away is he from me right now?
About 35 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna throw my chromatic orb at it.
Okay.
Go for 17. Yeah.
17. Just spins out of your hand. It hits his wings and flies up into the sky.
I think
bonus action movement. You can stay right there.
I mean, other than just facing it, I don't think I'm gonna walk any closer.
There you go. You are now facing it. That brings us to Brightbeard, then Alton.
Alright, I'm gonna put my hand on Dorspira and say, you're ready to act.
I cast the rope itself.
I'm gonna metamagic the sorcery point to metamagic bonus action dimension door with Dorspira to the back of that fucking dragon.
You were still prone, but Nemo, you were standing up.
Well, to get more closer to the head, like grab it onto the horn, like dimension door to the horn.
There you go.
Awesome. Then I'm going to hit it with my anchor, and I'm gonna extend a charge. See if I get lucky, but I doubt it. Yeah, we'll do that. $23 to hit.
23.
Okay, so 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty.
And he needs to make a strength saving throw, which he'll probably do.
A 19.
That succeeds, but I also do an extra d10 of force damage.
Okay.
5 points of force damage.
8 total. Alrighty. Anything else? Brightbeard.
Nope, that was my action, bonus action. I ain't moving, I'm holding on to the dragon form.
We'll get to that. Alvin, you're up. What would you like to do?
Is Marlowe near me?
Yes. Over it, but in this room there is an entryway down.
I think I've got it.
You got it? And you're gonna move away from Marlowe into the tower, like where you see the door, or
yeah, I'll say like where I see the door. I think.
Yeah. This is like the 3 towers. You go into the room where Marlowe is, right at the entryway where you got just inside. Similar to that.
I'm in the vestibule.
Once again. Yeah.
And I think that's my turn.
Okay. See here. Let me investigate. Pretty pop around. You're up.
Okay. How far am I?
You see this? The dragon?
No, go ahead.
He is starting just to fly up and hover over you as Alton vanishes. His head shifts back to the keep.
How far from the keep am I?
Yeah, you're about 100 feet from the gate now.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. 30, 60, 90 gets you to the gate. They're about 150 feet to where they are.
Okay, to get inside the gate,
Yeah.
Alright, I will dash. I'll dash my happy ass all the way to that gate.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 55, 70. What's your movement?
My movement's 30.
Alright. You get
And then I will.
you get bonus.
That's my bonus action. Yep. And then my. Then I think I need to Misty Step around.
Misty Step, or you can use your action to run another 30.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll run that. I won't do this myself.
Okay. 30 gets you right inside. You can, like, as you're running, you look back and you see grabs the horn right here, so it's just grabbing on for dear life. This dragon shifts directly in the path that you guys are going. That is your turn. Yes, sir. Kick his head off, and his tail's gonna come down and make an attack on their spirit. That is it. That's a 23.
Yes.
You suffer 7, 3, 10 plus 6. 16 points of bludgeoning damage. Cracking. You just feel every bone the impact. But it is now your turn.
This is just a real lose-lose situation. It's like when you're playing a video game and you heal yourself even though you know it's inevitable. Yeah, exactly. It's just like, do I heal myself and just like prolong the suffering, or do I just try and go out on a blaze of glory? And I feel like I would try and go out on a blaze of glory. So
That's where I'm at right now.
Remind me, I can never remember. Is it bonus action or action? Get back up.
But have to move.
Oh, I have to move it. Good. So yeah. Right. I'll get up in whatever way that is befitting if you do so.
Okay.
I would like to bonus action rage because I need some extra.
Yeah.
We get the bonus action rage for both protection from damage and also a little bit of bonus here, and then I'm going to take a swipe at his face in the best way I can, with the intent of kind of stabbing an eye out if possible.
Are you calling a shot? That adds to the AC. Just so you know.
Other than no, I am not in 0% shot. Okay, back it up.
Just want to be clear.
Appreciate it.
Regular basketball, you kill a guy, I'll let you guys play with that shit however you want. But if you're gonna call it out big combat, it's a little bit different.
Appreciate it. Not gonna do that. Alright, so not great. So that would be. It's not gonna hit, but for fun, it's a 15.
Yeah. As you go to slam your sword in Fire's eye, his head just turns a little bit, just glancing off like this phony snow.
Alright. Take my second attack. That one should hit. It is a 28.
That hits.
I'm gonna third level smite this guy and hold up. Maybe 29 points of damage. Yeah.
Alright. Just this radiant black sort of skipped off. Anything else you would like to do?
No, I'm pretty stuck dangling. So.
It is his turn. I'm gonna roll my d6.
Also needs to make a con save.
That is a 21.
Alright then, he's good, and he doesn't roll con save, he's a little bit, so.
He is going to fly down and turn around and make sure he can see all of you. As he just screams this like rib shaking belt. I need all of you to go and make wisdom saving throws.
Is Tushar close enough to me within my range now that he's close to the ground, or?
No, Brightbeard is there.
Yeah, okay.
23
Yeah, he's
from
up.
Brightbeard.
23. What did you say, Alden? If the dragon, you have to be within 120 feet, and he must be aware of you. He's aware of you. You are probably the one he's supposed to bear. So you fail. 10, you said 23 for Brightbeard? That's a success. Tunnel.
Sorry.
15, that's a fail. There's Spira.
And
Fail. Marlo, 21. You succeed in Tushar.
So I got a nat 20 plus 3, so 23.
So you succeed. So we have, let's say, we have the Spira. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn. Ending the effect on a success. Not to fearful presence. You are now afraid of the dragon.
That doesn't count as being shocked, right?
This is not a charming spell. Creature effect.
Yeah. I'm just checking.
See here. Then he is going to continue flying down. Tushar is the first one. He is going to make one bite and 2 claw attacks at you, Tushar. The bite is a 17. The 2 claw attacks, natural 1 and a 17.
Ooh, they're all good.
Like, and he just flies by. You can make an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, actually, I was going to, I also have a medical stuff. Yeah, but I'll take that effect.
You do whatever you wanted to do. You just tell me what you want.
Okay. I rolled a 17.
15 misses. It hits, but you don't find purchase. It just glances off as he starts flying deeper and deeper into the keep. That brings us to Marlo. You are up.
The how close is he? How
He is about 50 feet right now. Floating in fast. 50? 5-0. Yes.
I'm going to take my bonus action to cast a healing word. Third level healing word on That's a 4 plus 3 is a 7.
Seven. You managed to wiggle yourself in there, but there's just a lot of weight for someone your size. You can't even find leverage points to break free, but there is an opening if you want to get into the doorway.
Yes. I'm doing anything I can to keep going.
Okay. And you will say you continue down the stairway another 30 feet.
How much was that heal again?
6 plus 5. That's 11 points. Sorry.
And that gets you to the first floor.
Okay.
Marlo. And you can see this open chamber with 2 long tables and a half dozen broken, dry rotted chairs, cobwebs all over, broken porcelain plates, and so on and so forth. It appears to be some kind of dining hall that has not been occupied in an extremely long time. Being said, he's gonna start shaking his head and his wings, like bringing him up high. And he's gonna spend 2 legendary actions and do a wing attack on you guys up there. So please, both of you, make a dexterity saving throw.
$18.
Much worse than that.
Then it's a fail because DC is 19. So
Damn it.
you both suffer 6. 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are on the ground now, prone. Tushar, you are up. And Brightbeard.
So Tushar's gonna scream at him and like say, "Your fight's over here," and he's gonna go in giant mode.
Giant mode.
And then let's see. I'm gonna do my breath weapon, which is a 15 con save.
He actually fails.
Oh,
It's a 13.
what? And that's 10 cold damage.
Done?
Yeah.
Alright. Just wraps around like his tail that's like going up and down, trying to just clear the space. Pays no attention to it. Bonus action? Movement?
No, I would stay right there.
You're gonna stay right there? Okay. Breaker, you're up, prone on the ground. This dragon now hands just what would you like to do?
To stand up.
Alright.
Would like to cast Guiding Bolt at 5th level.
Alrighty.
23.
23 hits.
Damage on D&D Beyond. 25 points of radiant damage.
Alrighty.
Now glowing.
Now he's glowing.
And attacks on him have advantage now.
Alright. Bonus action, movement. You are in his melee, just so you know.
Oh, yeah. I would like to... use meta magic to cast Booming Blade as a bonus action.
Okay.
Means I make a melee attack against it.
How does that work if you already used your action?
So Booming Blade is a bonus action spell, and when you cast a spell, you make an attack action.
All right.
So that's how I was reading it.
We'll craft that up after.
Like when you use Booming Blade, I don't think you can use extra attack.
I can't. Otherwise, I'd be using a dagger.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's correct. I think it's workable. It's a weapon attack, but you cast it with your
So make your attack.
Yeah, I'm 15 on the die plus 7, so 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22.
22. Hits.
Oh, I didn't write it with advantage. Yeah, you're right. Nope, still 22. 6 points of bludgeoning damage. And 4 points of thunder damage. Wait, right? Yeah, 4 points of thunder damage.
Alright. That's your turn.
That's my free action. Oh, spit in his face. Blood, because I'm definitely bleeding.
I'm gonna. If you're done,
yeah.
He's got the. He is going to make his last action, legendary action, as he's going to bring his tail around at Brightbeard. Oh my God! I'm rolling so fucking low. That's a 14.
I put up my shield and block it.
As the tail slams through the stone wall, Brightbeard pulls his shield up, and just one bam, and you push it off, blood dripping all over your face. So,
can I use a reaction?
Yeah.
I gotta figure. I always lose it wherever it is.
Zap him.
Oh, sorry. I know there's something I can do when I get hit.
Yeah, don't you have like a lightning?
I thought I had when I got hit I could react. Let's go to actions and hit reaction.
Yeah, if you get hit with melee, I'm almost positive you do some kind of lightning damage back to them.
Well, it says it hits me with an attack, so that didn't technically hit me.
No, it didn't.
So, yeah, never mind.
That brings us to Alton's turn.
Well, I can still see it, yes.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm doing some small math here. This is ruins, there's heavy rocks I could throw at it, yes?
Yes.
Then, make a dexterity save as I cast catapult at 5th level.
Dex save, that is a 26.
I don't believe you.
That misses. No,
19. 19 on the die.
I do believe you. But still fucking bullshit.
Then I will follow Marlo down the stairs.
Acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
Acrobatics, of course. Ooh, a 20. Dirty.
All right.
Dirty 20.
You managed to jam your staff behind the lower piece and just gain enough leverage to lift it up and break it free so you can slide down and moving behind. You're about 10 feet behind Marlo, but you can see her as she stands on the first level and takes this floor. Anything else?
I believe that's my turn.
No? Alrighty. That brings us to the top of the round. Connell, you are up, and you are afraid.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think I'm just frightened. So, what do I gotta do? Just run?
Wait, I was also frightened. I suppose I probably should have just run.
Well, you can't move. You can't move closer to it, but you can still attack it. It just has disadvantage.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this was,
But that was
saving.
So, yeah.
Let's call it a
No,
wash. It's still not working
No,
out.
that's
I can't.
That's all legal, dude. It's all good.
Thank you.
But you are in melee range
Mandated,
of
bro.
it.
So I can I use disengage so it doesn't do an opportunity?
Yes. Yeah. It's. I don't think it gets to use an opportunity on fear, anyways. I don't think that stacks, just like Alton's Graviturgist doesn't, pushing and shoving in combat. But with your movement, you can get to that. With fear, you have to keep running.
Can I?
So you.
All right, I was gonna see if I could try and hide, but my movement's 30.
Yeah, no,
so.
you like duck into the building. Go ahead, roll me stealth check. And that would
be a 25.
Okay, 25, and then give me a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
It's only a 12.
Oh, you are still frightened. Dorspira, you are frightened and prone.
I will get up for half my movement. And I will attack it because that's all I know how to do.
Disadvantage.
At disadvantage, yes. 1 sec. That's a natural 1. So don't make me lose my sword again.
Yeah, no, roll it again. Do next attack. I'm guessing you take them both.
Oh fuck. Next one is 29.
Disadvantage?
Sorry, no, 26 at disadvantage, sorry.
26. Yeah, that
Now,
hits.
wouldn't they be straight rolls because of guiding bolt?
I'm not getting bolt, I'm hitting him.
No.
Well, no, he was lit up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, well, no. Yeah, this would be so the first one, re-roll the first attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
because that's at the end of my next turn.
That'd be 28 to hit on the first attack with a straight roll. I can't hear you, Andy. I don't know if you
Yeah,
cut
it's a
out.
straight roll.
Okay.
Yeah, no, my internet is. I need to get I'm buying a mesh system to get
Mhm.
better wireless up here because I think that's what happens late at night. My internet just goes fucking janky, and I think it's because my kids are up in the room watching Netflix and stuck in the bandwidth. You know, I
Yeah.
don't know if that's actually how it works, but in my old brain, that's how it works.
Yeah, that's basically how it works, yeah. So yeah, so alright, I'm third level
Lighting.
third level
Okay.
smiting.
That's right? Like with your guiding bolt, that lights it up. At here, you can attack. You just are at disadvantage. So the first one would be a straight roll. The second one, you rolled at disadvantage because it's only the first melee attack. So both of those hit.
It's guiding bolt attacks have advantage until the end of my next turn.
Oh, I could have attacked him. I thought I had to run.
Anyways,
you can attack. You're just at disadvantage.
All attacks.
You're
all
wrong.
attacks have no. That's right. You could have attacked him.
Well,
all
it's done,
attacks
so don't
have
worry about
advantage.
it.
Yeah, so that first hit is 25 points of damage.
25? Okay.
Until my
25.
turn. Until my
And-
turn, it is glowing.
The second one.
Now you
is-
run.
Okay, so the second hit is 8, 16, 22, 25, 28 points of damage.
28. Okay. And now you run.
Yeah, I run.
Yeah, after you take your 2 turns, you cannot stand there being in his fearful presence. You have to move. It's like 2 panic attacks that you see the Stormlord just guide your sword into him.
Yeah,
Say
so
what?
whatever 15 feet I can run towards where everyone else is.
Okay. All right.
God, that didn't kill him. I was really banking on that.
Same here. Wait, did you just move?
Yes.
Booming blade!
Yep.
And booming blade.
Booming blade, Tushar, you get a attack of opportunity.
Awesome.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
So,
booming blade.
after. So it does another D8. Hold on. At 5th level, the melee attack does. Oh no, it does another 2d8. D8 when it moves.
I didn't roll good. I didn't get that one.
11 points
get
of
that one?
thunder damage.
No.
Okay.
And then my opportunity attack, it's not good. I rolled a 7, but I have a +8, so 15.
15 misses. I rolled a 5 for my breath weapon.
Oh shit, boys!
Dark Spear and and Brightbeard. Marlo and Alton are down.
So
I need a deck save from you guys.
Did you say Connell?
Yep.
So we have
That's
deck
a
save.
10. Bye guys. See you later.
Am I close to Dorspira?
Well, you're not gonna be close much
No.
longer.
Okay.
See you later, guys.
So, when do you want me to say natural 1? Because I'll just come out and say natural 1.
13.
It's just a fail. It doesn't always have to be extra
23,
bad.
28. You guys suffer 48 points of acid damage.
Christ.
Unless I pass.
Ooh.
I got 24.
24 succeeds. Woo!
No acid damage.
I fall
Yeah,
unconscious.
I'm down.
You fall unconscious. Their spirit falls unconscious.
It's okay, because we're gonna get up, buddy.
Yes, we are, and we're gonna go right back down again. That's gonna be a fun
Oh
little
yeah, we
adventure.
are.
you guys
And then
have
we're
your
gonna go
wound
right
closure.
back up again.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Yeah,
gonna look around.
I'm always ready to die.
can Andy do 90 points of damage in one round? Please, I hope not.
Do it. Nice.
Fly away. Over here, that's his turn. That brings us to Marlo, which is in the first room. What are you doing, Marlo?
Did I hear the acid attack and my brethren falling?
No, I mean that's up above. You can hear the dragon screaming still, you know.
Okay,
But-
I'm going to look to Alton and ask him, how do we end this? I don't have a good feeling about this. And I'm going to continue on to, is there like a next room?
There's a doorway with another stairway on the opposite side that goes down.
I would like to
It's
go
just a-
spend my turn going toward that doorway and trying to open it up.
And the door opens. This floor is about a 30-foot cylinder, so it takes 30 feet. You're almost all of your movement to get across the room, and then you reach for the door opens, and you can use your action if you choose to descend further into the chamber, which leads you. That's another 25 feet down to the second level of this, which is a room with a fireplace and 2 chairs.
For Spirit, I just realized we don't get up. We just don't die.
Yeah, but at least we're stabilized.
Yeah. That makes me sad.
Marlo's gonna look around frantically and quickly regret her decision. That will be her turn.
Tushar, you are up. This dragon starts lifting up, and after it takes all of this damage, starts maneuvering around to the right side. I guess for you, is that the right or the left? The left side.
It's right, yeah.
It's the right. All right, yeah.
He's gonna say, "Oh no, you don't," and he runs after it.
Okay. What's your movement?
I've got 45.
45. You can get up on top of this riser and jump and swing if you choose. I mean, you're actually in giant might. You're high enough that you're in melee with him.
I question with the, if I pull all my charges on my Warhammer, I still gotta roll like a regular attack, right?
Yes. Consider it like a smite. If you hit, you can drop it.
Okay.
You don't have to declare that first.
Okay, that's fine. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. I'm pulling all my charges, and I don't know what damage that does, but it's a DC 16 strength check for grapple.
He's going to use another legendary action to succeed on that.
Okay.
But you still do damage. And what charge did you use? Read that out to me.
So I pull all my charges, and water comes out to grapple and freeze the target, but we didn't go over what sort of damage that does.
Roll 66 damage, full damage plus you hit, so you can roll your attack with it.
Okay.
And then
So you said 6.
Yeah.
Do you want those 66 to be the cold?
Yeah. 66 is cold.
Okay. So 5 of it's the Warhammer, 6 of it is being a giant.
Ah.
$17 cold damage. I couldn't hear you.
Do you want to do this?
I want to freeze and shatter the doofus.
No, so no one gets to see this except maybe Connell. At the very end, you see Tushar jump up this little hill and with his warhammer out, slam down as this sheet of water starts to envelop him and turn to ice. The dragon's wings just break through it, and along with that, hundreds of ice shards. He crashes, face sliding about 5 feet, pushing the building, the one tower that's away from you, just sliding. You like kind of block itself, and the bricks just fade into shards center.
Nice, baby.
With that being said, I think it's fucking almost midnight. Can
we do one thing before we stop?
Yeah, what would you like to do?
I just want to run over to Dorspira and shove a healing potion down his throat.
My apologies. All right, go ahead and roll for that.
Hold on, let me find it.
I'd say with that, Brightbeard, why don't you go ahead and make me a death save? Wait, are you stabilized?
I'm stabilized because of my parapet of wound closure.
Yep. So
13 points of healing, Dorspira.
Frantically wake up as the bloodshot eyes fade and your rage has faded. You see Brightbeard laying about 15 feet diagonal from you. Slowly, the rise and fall of his chest. Is there anything else you guys would like to do? No? Okay, with that, we will end tonight's session. So we'll see you in 2 weeks for the next leg of this journey. This weekend, tune in. Noah's going to be doing a one-shot. So I am trying to convince him to let me be a pixie monk because why not?
Boy's boring.
All right. Ready. Mike?
Yeah, do us a favor. Don't forget to like and or subscribe, and then you can join us usually after the show. It's a time. Let me just tell you that so much. It's great.
Jeff takes his shirt off.
It's true. It's a sight.
That's usually when everybody else leaves and it's just Jeff and me, but still.
Alrighty. We'll catch you guys on the flip side. Till next time.